Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces, October 27, 2022. It's a time to reinvent yourself in some personal way, such as with a new look or manner of expressing and presenting yourself. Put your best foot forward, as you're getting noticed and making a powerful impression on others. Still, this new energy can originate from a feeling of being overlooked. Circumstances can prompt a rethinking of your general attitude towards new beginnings, bravery, a leadership role, independence, and the ways you instinctively defend yourself. It's a time when you can be braver and enjoy new experiences. There can be a tendency to dig in your heels and display your independence now, which may be necessary for personal growth, but it's best to take care to stay true to yourself in the process. Get in touch with what you genuinely want and envision it, but wait for the dust to settle before going all in. Keep in mind that you can feel a little wiped out around the time of the eclipse before energy rebuilds. Consider that you may need to clean the slate of inauthentic sources before you restock with genuine motivation. Going forward, people build their faith in you, which only motivates you further to present the best version of yourself. Fortunately, aspects occurring around the time of this eclipse in your sign infuse it with wonderful character. You should enjoy more self-confidence, and the projection of a fresh, new you is bound to attract attention in the coming months. Your personal magnetism is powerful. One of the most important turning points in your lifetime is upon you. A solar eclipse arrives, promising that you're leaving the past behind and emerging like a phoenix enflamed. This solar eclipse energizes your zodiac sign, your solar first house of identity, and is giving you the chance to create new patterns and start new initiatives. Destiny and fate could be shifting your path forward just as a boat rocks on the waves. Use this spotlight to focus on your most personal important hopes and plans and make a conscious decision about the role you'd like love and romance to play in this next era. You have more power to choose than you realize. New moon, new you. The next 6 months are expected to be chaotic as the new moon partial solar eclipse in your sign begins a new cycle of self-discovery today. Who you are now may be radically different by the end of this cycle. Your appearance, disposition, and first impression will undergo an intense transformation. Although appealing, you should refrain from setting intentions or manifesting during an unpredictable eclipse portal. Let go of your control to see how much you grow as a professional during this stormy yet fated period. On both sides of the financial fence, there is a sense of change in the air, but also a call for a wait-and-see approach. On the income front, you are waiting for not just the moon's return to your income sector tomorrow, but a chance to prepare for Venus, the planet of money's return in 3 weeks. On the other side of the financial fence, there is a call to hold back as Mars slows to a crawl ahead of his retrograde turn. You begin to notice more about your body. You may spend more time in front of the bathroom mirror, critically analyzing your complexion, or standing on the scale playing the numbers game. This is not exactly the healthiest way to spend your time, but we all do it. Intensity will be accentuated during this time. Drinking lots of water will help you to focus on your body in a positive way and eliminate toxins. Today's vibrations will try to destabilize you, but you will have to go with the flow even if it is rough going. Your number will push you to distance yourself from daily life, and you will ask yourself a lot of questions concerning your life. Don't make any moves. Even if ideas and desires clash today, don't make any decisions either. Leave situations alone and let others act and make decisions for you. You don't have the means to fight effectively. The moon is not only still in Scorpio after yesterday's eclipsing new moon gave your birthday month and new solar year some serious momentum, but aligns with Venus here today. The Sun and Venus returned aligned over the weekend, but as they start to separate, the moon is giving you a better sense of not only what your heart is telling you, but of where you want to channel the momentum created by yesterday's eclipsing new moon. While you are only 3 days into your birthday month, Venus is only in Scorpio for another 3 weeks, making this an important day for listening to your heart and gut. After aligning with the Sun to create yesterday's eclipsing new moon, something that has given your birthday month and new solar year an early boost. The moon aligns with Venus today. This comes just as the planet of love is not only pulling ahead of the sun, but as she moves into her final 3 weeks in Scorpio, as she is on a mission to update your romantic and relationship desires and expectations for the coming year. Our eyes in the sky. Today is a unique day that asks everyone to really dive into their subconscious mind. With much of the day pointing toward our need to focus our energy on meditation, it's an important time for some much-needed self-care. If the news and media are getting to you emotionally, don't even look at the things that will upset you. This might mean turning off all social media, hiding the phone and stepping away from the computer for a period of true rest. The strong conjunction between the Sun and Moon in fierce Scorpio is going to kick up a lot of stuff at once. This is a channeling aspect in the astrological world, especially as the solar path enhances the intuitive ability of your mind. It's the perfect day to write in your journal and dive into the intense self-help work that you need to move forward. It's a great time to discover hidden things about yourself that you haven't been able to connect to because of the state of the world. It doesn't mean that you don't care. Empaths and other extremely sensitive people are going to be even more clued into the vibrations of the community without even looking online. This is a good cry kind of energy. Some healing modalities include playing your favorite music, dancing, singing, taking a soothing bath, and even just chilling out and regrouping in the evening. Just after midnight, the moon enters Scorpio, exiting its void of course, which began yesterday afternoon. We are now just a few hours out from the Scorpio solar eclipse, making this an occasion for meditation, silence, and release. Many of us will be asleep at this hour, and we might undertake this shedding process in our dreams, letting go of old projections and fears and aligning our intuitive compass. Over the next 2 days, we remain in this inquisitive lunar terrain, seeking deeper communion with our unconscious mind. Before dawn, the Scorpio new moon solar eclipse catalyzes changes to our psychological landscape. As with all eclipses, we are encouraged not to use this time for intention setting. The Sun and Moon's interaction with the lunar nodes prompts karmic events, allowing the universe to work its magic upon us. We should trust the process rather than try to control our fate. However, should we need a meditative prompt to ground ourselves in what is sure to be an energetically turbulent day, we can use the Sabian symbol for the first degree of Scorpio for reflection: tourists on a sightseeing bus. This image is food for thought. It posits the idea of being an observer moving past an observation. We are tourists of our own experience, curious as to the landscape moving by outside our window. We might also consider this Sabian symbol in terms of taking a glimpse into our past, as the luminary's conjunction with the lunar south node suggests that past behaviors, interactions, and conflicts may now consume our attention. If we can detach from the illusion that the past is present and turn our focus to our future, we can avoid getting caught up in unconscious traps now. This eclipse is additionally aligned with Venus, emphasizing our relationships. We may be destined for run-ins with old romantic partners, friends, or colleagues. Or situations transpiring within our current relationships may be eerily reminiscent of prior engagements. We can be curious, like the tourist, about the lessons these people have to teach us, but avoid jumping to Scorpionic conclusions. No need to exit the bus. Matters will become clearer over time.